Hey guys, look at this really cool Father's Day card I made. It was very quick and easy. Also too, I failed to mention it in the video, when you're using a dark envelope paper like this, you always want to make sure you use a label or something white that you want to put on the card for your addresses so the post office can see them better. Just a friendly reminder. So I know Father's Day is coming up, so I wanted to show you a quick card that I'm going to make for my father-in-law. I'm just going to do a ready-made project. I'm going to show you how I customize it just a little bit, and so how you can add your own personal touches too. So we'll go to see more. I'm in Design Space 3, as you can tell, which I love it. If you're not using it yet, I highly recommend you to use it. Just go to design.cricut.com, and that's how you get to the new Design Space. It's still in beta, which means testing, but they should be releasing the full version hopefully sometime this summer. So I've already went through and looked at most of these options that you have here for Father's Day, which some are really cool, but I kind of like the retro look stuff. So here's the card that I'm going to make. Now these ready-made projects are really fun and quick and easy to do, which is one of the biggest reasons why I like them. And so I am going to change a little bit though, because as you can see here, the little bookmark tag here, or ribbon, whatever you want to call it, I don't want it to be orange because I'm going to use a more manly type paper when I cut it out with my Cricut. So I'm going to change it because I don't want it, because see, these are orange also, these little stars here. I don't want to cut out on the same page. So I'm going to just change this to a different color. Let's just do green. And let's see here. Now what I also want to do is be able to have my Cricut write a sentiment on the inside, and then I'm sure there are other ways to do this, but one of the fastest and easiest ways that I do is just insert a shape, which is square, and then you need to unlock it so you can manipulate all the angles. I try to do this, and you just try to line it up, and if you want a border, which I like a little bit of border around my squares, is just do this. Try to make it look even. There we go. So now we know this is going to cut out the square that's going to fit on the inside of this card like this. So that's how you do it. And I'm going to make it white just so we know. Okay. So that's how when we get it, we'll put it in our card just like that. So now we want to add a written sentiment on this. So let's go up first. I think there might be some Father's Day sayings. Let's see. You can go to the filter here to make this a little easier. And you can cut it down to like Cricut Design Space or Cricut Access, or just upload images or my images or free only, which is really nice. I like using this filter a lot. So I really don't see anything I like here, but I just want to give you guys an idea here that there are many other things you can add. And so here's this one. I really like this, and it is going to cost me, which is fine. I'll be happy to pay the 99 cents. And you see here, I already have one down here that I've decided now I don't want. So if you ever have images that you decide you didn't want any longer, just hover over them and hit the red X, and it's gone. So we'll insert this one, and I'll have to pay for it before we hit the make it now. And that looks about right there. So sorry, I'm not talking very much here, you guys. I'm just trying to think what I want to do now. If you want to change it, which I do, I want to make it to use the fine tip. So just click on it, and so then the Cricut machine will know what pin to put in there to tell you. So now we want to attach it. So you'll hit, I've got a Mac, so I'm going to hit the Command key. Or you actually can now in the new Design Space is Well, I can't do it on this because too many layers. If I was doing it over here, I'll show you guys real quick. This is one of the new features I love. Because used to in the old design space, you had to like put the box around the whole thing. Well, now, as long as the box is just touching whatever, like this, it's going to select everything. And how you know that is right here's the square, which is grayed, and then the Happy Father's Day. So the square is just got to touch it, and it's going to select it. And then now since it's already selected, all you got to do is go down here and see my attach is lit up with the little paper clip. Just hit attach. Now it's part of that piece of paper there. So now when the Cricut will know to write that right on it, which is really cool. Now I want to add one more little saying. It's just regular text here. And I want to add thank you for all you do. Now let's cut this size down, of course. So let's go way small. But I really don't want it that big. So let's try to change the style here. First we want it to go to writing. You know what, I kind of actually do like that now. So I'm very fortunate to have a wonderful father-in-law and mother-in-law. They treat me just as if I was their own child, which I really appreciate that. Because not everyone has that luxury of having great in-laws. So I like that right there. So now we need to attach this. So what we'll do is just take a box and touch over both. And over here to confirm, here's the text. And then the attach image already. So now I'm going to attach it all, which hit attach again. And there we go. So now we're ready to make it. And this is kind of how it looks, except for this white piece is going to be on the inside here, but I'm just using this as reference here. Just to give you guys an idea. And then here's the envelope too, which already is ready to go. That's another reason why I like the Make It Now ones, that make it so quick and easy, because everything's measured and sized up perfectly and ready to go. I just like to customize things just a little bit. So there we go. I'll show you guys how I assembled it and what it looks like in the finished product. Thanks. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how we assemble this Father's Day card. So my Cricut cut everything out for me. As you can see here, hopefully it shows up on the screen here, there's a score line in the middle, which as you start to fold, it should show up. And then I just like to make sure everything's still even. To make the line really crisp, use your bone folder. So there we go. So there's the base of our card. Go ahead and kind of do this backwards here. We'll go ahead and put this on the inside. This was the extra square that we added. So it's going to go something like this. So I'm going to use my Mega Runner by Xyron. Try to make sure we get this even here. That's the hardest part. It's not bad. So we got that part done. Now we got to work on the front here. So I just got one of these little brads that are short. I like using these. It adds a lot of extra to it, I think, to a project. So just press it like that. And I like to secure them with a little bit of either tape, which I have a little bit of just regular Scotch tape here. I just like to cover it up. So there we go. So the first piece is going to be this. And put a little adhesive on it. So let's do it about like this. And I really like this, what is it called? I'll think of it here in a minute. Yeah, I like that pattern, very manly. Really happy that Cricut does some manly cards. So now, earlier I did a video on this Xyron machine, and this is one of the biggest reasons I like using this, is for stuff like this that is really hard to glue. I mean, you can glue it. I've done it before too in my videos, but glue just squeezes out. Got a little piece there. Just squeezes out everywhere. It's kind of messy. So this is another reason why I like using these once in a while. If you haven't seen already, go back to my videos and check it out. So just pull it on through. And rip it off like that. Now the key is to rub it down really well. You also use your fingers here. You gotta get in between all these little holes, the spaces in between the letters. And peel it back. And now you have a homemade sticker. Just be careful when you pull it off here, you don't want to rip it. Just gotta take your time. And see, there you go. And it's all done for that. So now I have these little pieces here. You could run these through the Xyron machine, but I am going to use some of my glue here. So we'll do the blue ones here first. That's way too much, but you can share it with a couple. I guess when we do this, we should go ahead and put this down. Okay, so here was a very quick and fast and easy Father's Day card. I like how it turned out. Also too, I'll show you real quick the Cricut. I also used the same papers I did for the little bookmark here. Plaid, that was the name I was looking for. I like this plaid paper, so that's the reason I chose this. Then you just look for the score lines. Okay, and use our bone folder here just to make them really stay down there. So there is our envelope. So I think it turned out very well. And like I said, what did it take us 10-15 minutes to put it together or less. So it was a very quick and easy card to put together if you're in a crunch. And I hope all you fathers out there have a great Father's Day this year. And as always, thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please remember to hit the big thumbs up for it. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel if you enjoy crafting videos. And also share with your crafting friends. I really appreciate that. You all have a good day. Bye.